Good morning, everyone. Okay, students, today we will focus on socio-emotional development in childhood as well as moral development in childhood in this video. Now we will start up with social emotional development in early childhood. During this, the child develops the feeling of self competence, that is, he develops the feeling that he is capable of doing. At this time, students, parenting is really important. For example, if the child is given freedom and chances for playing like cycling, running, skating, etc., this will create a sense of support as well as will increase his confidence. Okay, in contrast, if they are made to feel that the questions means whatever they are asking is useless and whatever they are playing is stupid and all, this will develop feeling of guilt in it, okay, or inferiority, as it is written in the this clipping also will develop in the children. So it's very important at this stage. Then the other important dimension of children's socio-emotional development are gender and moral development. Okay. During the middle and the late childhood, the child is likely to define oneself through internal characteristic, children. Do you understand? He will say, I feel proud when the teacher gave me certain responsibility. Okay? I am smart. I am popular. All these are very positive feedback if the child receives at this age. This not only helps him to develop better self concept, but also helps him to develop his confidence and self esteem, etc. Okay, so these are very important things for the child. Then, child's self understanding also includes social comparison, means he is able to compare himself with the other student in the class. Okay, I got more marks than, say, Mr. Saurabh. Okay, I can run more faster. All these type of sentences you will be seeing in the children who are between 7 to 12 years, who are experiencing healthy development. Okay, and naturally, if they are not speaking these sentences, then there is little problem somewhere or the other that you can identify. Then once the children enter the school, their social world expands beyond their families, and they also spend greater amount of time with their friends. Okay, thus the increased time that the children spend with their friends also shape their development through friends. So they develop a lot now in these corona time. The different type of friendship, virtual friendship, is developing, huh? But with the friend role of friends would play an important role in one's socio-emotional development. With this, I finish this topic. So, okay, now we proceed to late childhood, that is from 7 to 11 years of age, approximately. Sometimes it is 12 also. In some books, you will get 12. And now, in this period of middle and late childhood, the child thinking pattern changes, his thinking becomes more logical, and that is why this stage is termed as concrete operational stage by Piaget, which is made up of operations. Operations means mental actions that allow the child to do mentally what was done physically before. Now he'll be able to do what he is thinking. At that time, in the early childhood, he is unable to um, do it before you what he is thinking. Okay, he is thinking, but his thinking is intuitive. Okay, whereas now it becomes operational, and and also he can repeat the things. That is why it is said that concrete operations are also the mental actions that are reversible. Okay, only means the growing cognitive abilities of children facilitate the acquisition of the knowledge, also acquisition of language also. And another feature is that egocentrism now reduces. Okay, this helps this stage the child can think about more alternatives when solving the problems. Okay, these all changes take place in his thinking pattern in the late childhood. First, let us understand what is moral development. See, the way the children come to distinguish between right and wrong, to feel guilty, to put themselves in other people's position, that is to become empathetic and help others when they are in trouble, are all the components of moral development. You can take it as a process by which children learn what is right and what is wrong and develop moral reasoning for making decisions in their life. Now we'll take up moral development in childhood. In early childhood, when the students start going to the school, they feel uncomfortable or guilty if they do something wrong. Okay, and at this stage of early childhood, moral standards are inconsistent. For example, they may and anything might apply to one situation but not be similar in the other situation. So they are inconsistent. Then these children, they have egocentrism. I had explained in the other video what is egocentrism. Okay, so they are focusing only on their self, and they are unable to take another person's viewpoint into consideration. That is, they cannot be empathetic. But you will study just now in the late childhood, you had studied also previously, egocentrism reduces. Okay, so we'll see how then what type of development. Just like as children pass through the various stages of cognitive development, okay, same way, according to another psychologist, he is known as Lawrence Kohlberg. Okay, he is a Gestalt psychologist. Now, the children pass through various stages of moral development which are age related. For example, children approach thinking about right and wrong differently at different ages. According to Kohlberg, if we take young child before 9 years of age thinks in terms of external authority. Okay, whatever his parents are telling him, he behaves according to it. Okay, for example, if his he is punished by his parents for what he has done, then he thinks it to be wrong, and if he gets some reward from his parent for what he has done, they consider it something good they had done, and they consider that my action was right. Okay, as the child grows, that is towards the later childhood, means I was talking about 9 years, now towards say 11 12 years, he develops moral reasoning through rules set up by the society. Okay, it is not now, the parents are not only his world. Okay, now his world has expanded to other social agents, your school, then he will have his own peers, he has his teachers, he has his other significant members in the society. So these rules are accepted by the children as their own, and they are internalized. Okay, why they do internalize this? To win approval of others. Okay, otherwise if they will not follow the rules which are set up by the society, they will get some amount of punishment. Okay, so children view rules as an absolute guidelines, which they should follow in their life. Okay, and moral thinking at this stage is relatively inflexible, that is, it keeps on changing. Okay, as they grow, then they gradually develop their own moral code. Hope the topic